Hey, what is going on, freaks? My name is Freaky, and welcome back to another video here today. And this is gonna be why the Call of Duty community is like feminists. You guys are like feminists in a way. Just not really. I'm not kidding. I was gonna say just kidding, but not really. This video is gonna be based around a lot of different things: nerfs, bans, buffs, a whole bunch of things that go down in the Call of Duty community on a yearly basis, on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, whatever it is that really changes the meta of the game. And I'd like to touch on that now because a lot of people were doing hashtag man the Vesper, and I'm not gonna lie, the Vesper is pretty fucking ridiculous. It's a little OP in some sort of sense if you're really good with it and you're really accurate and you're one that likes to rush. This gun is freaking just ridiculous, especially since they had it where it was almost useless and then they make it, you know, useless again because now everybody's not going to use it, or there's going to be people like me that are using it because in spite of the fact that it's OP. That's just what I like to do because I'm going to use the most OP weapon if I want to have fun in a video game, especially since I haven't played Call of Duty in a long time and it gets me easy raps. It's super simple and really fun to use. So I wanted to go over a lot of things with this because a lot of people in the Call of Duty community freak out. There's been a lot of buffs, there's been a lot of nerfs over the patches of every Call of Duty every single year. Now, there's one thing that a lot of people aren't really realizing, and it's that this patching of weapons now in Call of Duty is one giant PR stunt. You know it is. If you say it's not and they're just really stupid and they don't know what they're doing and weapon balance is so hard to get down, even though Black Ops 3 is probably one of the most balanced Call of Duties we've had in a long time. Most Treyarch games are pretty balanced, especially if you look at Black Ops 2 besides the LMGs with Target Finder. Don't want to talk about that. Anyways, the whole weapon balancing thing, I feel like they have it down now. I feel like it's not that difficult for them to do, but since they keep patching these things and keep buffing certain weapons and nerfing certain weapons, I think they're just ultimately changing the meta of the game on purpose. I feel like David Vonderhaar sits in his chair and he's like, what can I fuck with them today? What can make people want to hop on Black Ops 3 the easiest? Hey Jim, what you got? Vesper buff? It's already pretty ridiculous. You sure? Okay, yeah. Alright, let's move the Vesper's accuracy to like 98% so it recoil assists a little bit, and bing, bada, boom, we're good. And that's just, I feel like, what actually happens in their mind, because think of it this way. I bet a lot of people didn't play Black Ops 3. A lot of people have stopped because it's Call of Duty is a little bit dying right now. A lot of people hop on when the map packs come out, and since Xbox has to wait a little bit longer, their probably community is dying a little bit faster. Especially yesterday when I was playing, there was a lot of people rage quitting. It was hard to find lobbies, and there's a lot of weird glitches that are going around with frame rate, and it feels like you're lagging, but you're not really lagging. It's weird. So a lot of people are probably not playing. But when you hear something on Twitter, let's say you're pretty big on Twitter, you're always on Twitter. If you see someone say hashtag ban the Vesper, you're like, what the fuck, why? And then you see videos come up, hashtag ban the Vesper, Vesper most OP gun ever in any Call of Duty ever. Holy shit, what the fuck? That type of shit. You're gonna want to go and play Black Ops 3 to play the Vesper. And this is exactly what Treyarch wants you to do. And I feel like from now on, guns aren't going to be completely balanced for the rest of the game until, like, at the end of the game's life cycle. Then they'll bring out a patch that makes everything, like, perfect again. They're just going to keep bringing out buffs and nerfs for every single goddamn weapon until the game's pretty much dead. And you're not going to be playing it anymore because the next Call of Duty is going to come out. And then what do you know? Infinity Ward is going to do the same thing. Then Sledgehammer is going to do the same thing. Think about their games. They did the exact same thing. They would buff and nerf the random weapons, the DSR from Black Ops 2.
Das war ein Befehl! Der Angriffssteiger war Befehl!
They just did it so people would come back. It was at the end of the life cycle. They did it. They did it. They really did this. And because they like to stir the pot and make people pissed off because David Vonderhaar is a troll himself. Everyone knows that. And you guys are acting like feminists. You're getting triggered so easily just because weapons are getting buffed and nerfed.
So I know this stuff.
Where are you, boys?